working. Yeah, the stats aren't changing.
Yeah.
Where is that being pulled from?
Stream elements.
Is it possible that I don't have stream elements working
You
properly?
do. Otherwise, the other stuff wouldn't happen. You'd have to go into open up an actual like Google, the internet. Hit stream element. There. Go to edit. So I'm not sure why I click on that.
Just sitting on it, like.
I know. Sure why. Not registering certain things. Oh, it's tipper that's not paying attention to. Well, tips you don't have. I'm just gonna figure it out later. Doing it
Okay.
live is just stupid.
That's fine. Super bright. I'm losing windows here. Alright, so today going to work in Photoshop and plot out this level. And so I haven't really thought about this one before, so I'm pretty much try to think of some ideas here. So our boss is going to be underground. Helps if I can spell ground. And we're entering after the crane. And so we should have bit of the river. And then we're going to go underground. And the Kairu, or the frogs, are going to attack. Hey Randy, what's going on? How you doing today? So, underground. Nothing much. Just about to get some sushi with the girlfriend, but saw you were live. Oh, cool. Appreciate you stopping by. Not one of my favorite foods, but fortunately, there's a restaurant out here that Kate likes that serves non-sushi. You just had sushi. All right, so I want a lot of positioning. So if I'm looking at these guys being the regular mobs, shinobi frogs, and they're using these ropes. Oh, nice. The place we go to has, I'm sure it has ramen, but I usually get teriyaki chicken, and they used to have this thing called Japanese steak. They don't have it anymore, which essentially it was just it looked like a hamburger patty, but the sauce they would put on it was amazing. Um, I think they just got rid of it, like probably in the last year. Okay, so I'm thinking cooled steak rolls. Yeah, cooked steak. Fair. Um, yeah, I'd probably dig that. And I just noticed I do not have this stream muted. So I was starting to hear myself. Uh, Getting mixed up between screens here. Okay, so I'm gonna have some hard position. Oh, what is that? What is that? Some hard positioned mobs here, and they'll just be. Oh my goodness. What is the keyword B? That's what I'm thinking. All right, so we'll have a couple of normal mobs. We'll have a hard position, which will just. That's gonna be my frog little icon here. That will shoot out these things. It's a full Japanese menu on there. What is AYC?
All you can eat.
Oh, all you can eat is so blind. It's nice because sometimes they have like pork belly and stuff, and I'll even get more. Get some. The place doesn't have. We go to Crazy Barbecue and it has curry pork belly. Did I like pork belly? I just had it.
We had it at when I took you out for your birthday.
Oh, right. We had it as an appetizer.
Yeah.
Right, right.
That's Korean pork belly.
Yeah. Didn't they call it like burnt ends or something like that? All right, so enemy one, stationary. I don't even know how to spell stationary. You live in a place I can't visit. Ranch Cucamonga is a no zone for me right now. All right, and then so we'll have a couple of these. We'll have them shoot that way too. Down.
I mean, we can still go. Just have to tell her.
Yeah, my luck I'd run into her though. That's just the way it goes.
You can just pretend like you're your dad and not know who she is.
It's setting in. Who are you? Oh, what I say? Our secret rendezvous. Yeah. Okay, so on top of this, I do want some that leap. So maybe I don't know why I can't draw a frog today. I saw that Blindkat Studios had disappeared in the dark. I was like, what the fuck? I'm lurking my own channel? Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's just gonna be my frog for now. We'll have some jumping frogs. Rah. Okay. I feel like we need to have some fighting frogs too. Maybe we can put in. Alright, so if I have a frog that's standing up and is throwing things. And then we have to dodge those. I guess you should make sure that these frogs are amphibian. Not that I think it matters. I mean, they are amphibians, but do they go underwater? Oh, it's a tree mug. There we go. What? Oh shit. Hey, thanks, Randy. Thanks for those subs. So much for you lurking. Thank you so much. Enjoy your sushi. And thanks for the lurk. Drunk Uncle Grandma got a sub. Hope Drunk Uncle Grandma comes back. That's it's a unique name.
Huh.
It worked this time.
Yeah, I logged in on mine, and so I can edit it while you're doing things.
Oh, okay. The what is the sub count where it says subscriber underneath? Okay. Well, you also have the top tip, recent tip.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Oh, gotcha. Let's check this. You took it out? Does it automatically up? Oh, it did. They got rid of the subscriber.
Yeah, I can fix. Like I can do it live while you're doing it.
Gotcha.
But
All right. Well, whatever. These frogs can't swim. They can breathe underwater. We'll just leave it at that. I don't. You want to go ahead and create it? I'm just using the Dencroft at Gmail. So DENCRAW. Oh, but you know what? I already have a PayPal for that. Give me a second. If you want to,
It's mine. I'm gonna transfer the money over for you.
well, I mean, it's going into the same business account, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the problem is when people go to pay for it, it'll show my lock logo. They're gonna be like,
Oh,
"What the
gotcha.
fuck?"
Um, I think I have a Blindkat Gmail. It was a bunk email because I was using it to play Raid. But if you want to try login Gmail with a Blindkat name, it's probably all my standard, you know. You know. Okay, so high attack and maybe a low attack. And so if they're throwing things, we'll just have to move up. We'll do should be able to do a mid attack. No, let's not do a mid attack.
I think it's blindkat@gmail.com.
I think so. Oh, I wouldn't sign up with PayPal though, with it until you make sure that it exists.
Well, I tried to log into PayPal for it, and it's telling me it doesn't make an account.
No, what I'm
Oh.
saying is that log into Gmail. I mean, yeah. Oh,
Make a blanket.
oh, yeah, I could do that too if you want to just go through that process. I mean, I'm not paying for a Blind Cat Studios mail until we're getting closer. Because I already got a feeling I want to resub Squarespace before we even launch the game. Matter of fact, I know I'm going to. Alright, so lane 1, lane 2. This would be enemy 3. Okay, so then I'm going to need tunnels that allow me to move up and down. Would give me enough room for that and for the frog to go in there and to be able to access the frog to fight. So the frog will have distance. This one, anyway. Attacks. And melee. Okay. Hey, Brownie. Thanks for the look. Go play your Guild Wars 2. Oh, or not. Okay, so as I'm building a level, I need to have spots for enemies to just try to shoot down. Now, if they can If there's some that can move and some are stationary, why are the ones stationary? Maybe they're not the frogs at all. Maybe they're pulling them into things. Hmm. And so if I have, maybe they actually, when they attach to the fish, they're pulling them. Maybe a dash breaks it.
Text me your social. I forget the best way to do it.
Yeah. Coming at you. Or do you need it?
I might need it again.
Okay, so if they're bringing them towards what should be the problem, maybe, oh, this might be kind of cool. Like, so maybe they're on the other side of a wall, right? And maybe actually we're not using their weapons, we're using their tongues. And on this, there's spikes. And so they're actually dragging you. There's some like Half-Life kind of thing. Alright, I kind of dig that. Alright, so. And then we'll have them go in different directions. And then the dash, maybe 2 dashes. Dash twice, maybe it gets weak first time. First dash. And the second dash breaks. Okay, so I need to have some bigger balls in that. Yeah, and actually that makes sense, because if this was water filled, if I didn't have them always living underwater, frogs that is, they could be above water, and so they're really just trying to stop them. Okay, that works. I like that. Hey. Alright, so this is the tongue attack. I didn't know that's full tongue. Jesus Christ. Definitely feels like a little bit of Half-Life there. Alright, so broke something. It's not paying attention to me. What do I want you to do? There we go. All right, cool. Cool. And you tip me $1, show me your titties.
Accepting outwards.
Trying to get me banned already? I just made affiliate. You're jealous. All right, the boss fight. How's the boss fight going to relate to these things? Originally, I would have the boss. So if I just draw this guy here, and he was going to just be sitting there. And he would puke at our player. And the idea behind the Kairu is the frogs were kept in pockets of villagers. So the lore is that villagers would use frogs for good luck, for safe returns home and stuff like that. And so this is a frog who has been abused by being in a pocket for long periods of time and escaped when things started going on, and is now trying to build an army to make the humans pay, kind of thing, because they see this opportunity as their ability for revenge. And so now that we have we've come to their leader, he has all this stuff in his stomach that he just keeps vomiting. And so that was one of the attacks. And originally what I was thinking is that you would actually kind of like move between of objects that was in the vomit, and then you would hit the face to cause damage. But that does not fit with what I got going on with the rest of the shinobi. And so for that particular attack, might not to mention I don't have the player will not have the jump ability or whatever, the flop ability out of the air yet. So maybe that is something that's not going to happen. But maybe the boss could shoot out the tongue And if the player gets stuck, it starts coming inward. And then maybe he's going to eat you. And since his tongue will be thicker, maybe it's 3 dashes or 4. And then maybe what I'll have is sub kind of the shinobi. They jump in and they throw. They're throwing the hook thing, whatever that's called. Keep hitting the wrong screen. The Kusaragama. Kusarigama. Kusarigama. I don't know. Hmm. Might work. That might work. All right, so maybe one of the phases is the tongue. Another phase is the shinobi coming out. So what if one phase did have the the puking and it spreads across the water? And then maybe it starts kind of like seeping down and you have to navigate around it. And then so it's more of a dodging phase. You just have to get away from the acid kind of thing. And then there's hard parts too, like coins and half-eaten flies. All right. And then of course it'll just rotate through these phases. Maybe like the first phase will be just kind of like one snap in one direction, and then as it gets more damage, it starts doing like a sprinkler head. Hmm. All right, I think that might be at least a good starting point. And so I need to actually cut this place. My music stops. Why aren't you on loop? All right, so this is to be more of an obstacle. This is the obstacle. This is enemies. This is boss. What is that?
I was pinning that so I could.
Just, oh, I see.
So you still need to add that to your about loop.
Okay. All right, let's see. What else should we have? I'm kind of seeing this as kind of like a dissension. So we're coming in from the river, and then we go into the cavern. And the cavern's going to be mostly filled with water, but there'll be these pockets of air. You're a pocket. No, you're a pocket. Hot pocket.
Randomly hot and cold in different spots.
Yeah. Hot on the outside, cold as ice in the center. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Can you look at this real quick and tell me why it's doing this? And I'm assuming you don't see the same thing because I'm looking at your screen. Why is that here?
Is that on your thing?
Yeah.
It's just telling you that you don't have anything home, so just do watch now.
Oh, okay.
It's just telling you that you're live. Like, hey.
Gotcha.
It's probably because when I logged in to fix everything, it kicked you out technically out out of your own stream.
Okay.
And so when you went back to it, it was like you have to re-enter your own stream.
Gotcha. Okay. What? Why are you looking like that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, because it's a big shirt and I want to feel comfortable, but the more I see this spot on it, the more it's driving me nuts. You should grab me a shirt real quick so I can change real quick. I guess I could. I'm pretty sure it's in there. It might be downstairs though. Okay, so let's see. If we're coming from the river.
Where are your other ninjas?
Stepping off.
We are back. Ninja.
Oh.
You have a scene for
Be right back.
Oh, your mic is still on there.
Alright. Now that I'm not wearing a shirt with a bunch of bleach holes, bleach spots. Okay, so if I'm coming in from the river, essentially we'd have like this entrance to a cave of some type. I guess it could be like a cavern or like a wrecked ship that's in the river. Guess maybe like a wrecked ship that would be somewhat on land, maybe? So ultimately we want to get to the boss. And the boss needs to be my frog. Boss needs to be outside the water. It's like on a platform or something. And the water would be here. So it could be a chamber filled with water. I guess that would make sense if it was like a boat. What do Japanese fishing boats look like then? Japanese fishing boat, 1800s. Oh wow, they're freaking enormous. Oh, not all of them. Okay. Do I still have breath? Does not look like it. Pure breath. That's what I was looking for. Do I still have pure breath? I do. Hey, Key. AK, sorry. What's going on? Hey, risky business. Biscuits, Jesus, I am still waking up apparently. What's going on? How you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you for that shout out. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, I cannot read. It's been ridiculous. Hey, around. Nice, nice. Getting that stuff squared out. I don't know who I am. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Blindkat Studios for who have not been here. Thanks, Katie Bear. Thank you. I'm a pleb streamer. I am currently working on a 2D game called Koisugi, Legend of the Water Guardian. It is going to be a 2D action adventure style game. I am currently working on an idea for level 3 of my game. Let me go ahead and switch over here. Give you a little bit of an introduction to Koisugi. Let me switch. So this is the level that I'm working on, but let me give you a quick overview of what this is. Basically, it is going to be a 2D side scroller game. I am trying using the art style of Yukio. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's probably just an early concept. I don't know how close it'll look because we are, like I said, we're trying to go through the Yukio style, and that was my quick sketching style. Um, but this is the art style we're trying to hit. It is about a koi fish, sorry, it is about the. Hey, thank you for that follow. It's based off the Chinese proverb of the koi fish swimming up the river and over 100 years trying, and then due to its perseverance, the gods granted it to become a dragon. So I took that idea and manipulated it to work as my basically my premise. It's the turn of the 1800s, the century in the 1800s, Japan. We're leaving the samurai era to enter the industrial era. And yeah, anyway, so here's like just a quick map of kind of again, real simple sketch just to give an idea. Uh, the pollution is just kind of falling down the river, and our character, oh, thank you, um, needs to leave the pond and stop the pollution from destroying the river. And I guess that's kind of threw that all to really quick, but yeah, right now, yesterday I wrapped up. We have a demo level that's being done, and if I can find where's Unity, where's theirs? There we go. This is the river level, which is level 2. I got it all white boxed out, waiting for me to list it out so I can send it to my artists. And level 3, I hadn't worked out. I just had some basic character designs or ideas for character designs. And so today I'm basically thinking of mechanics for the 3rd level and all that stuff. I haven't. No worries, Risky. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day, and thanks for dropping your community off with me.
Thanks for giving sub.
Oh, thanks, Puz, for the sub. I'm in the middle of my explanation.
Well, you gotta learn to juggle shit.
I'm getting there. Pleb streamer, remember pleb streamer. So yeah. Right now I am basically thinking. You're being patient. Well, thank you for being patient. So right now I am thinking of, and if I go back to, no, it's not where I want to be. Level 3. So the idea, this is our end boss, right? As you saw. Um, these are kind of our enemy characters, or at least some early concepts of the enemy characters. The idea of the boss frog is, uh, so in Japanese culture, especially in the 1800s, they would carry frogs with them in their pocket, and it was seen as a good luck and a safe return when people would leave the village and go on a journey. And so the idea here is that our boss frog here has lived in a human's pocket for a long time and then escaped. And if I don't know how well you guys can see it. Let me see if I can. He's badly scarred, disfigured. Actually, in a later concept, he's missing limbs. But he is the overlord of the Kairu, which is basically frog. Um, and so he has all these ninja frogs that fight for him, and so we'll have some shinobi frogs, and they'll attack our players who are trying to get through. So originally, I really wanted this game to be very comedic, and one of his attacks was puking. I'm not sure if that's still gonna make it or not, but I would kind of like to have it in there. And when he would puke, it'd be like coins and lint and stuff like that, just to show that he had been stuck in a pocket for a really long time. So so now I am trying to think of possible mechanics with the boss to make it a little bit more difficult, as well as figure out some interesting ways of using the shinobi to make it interesting. Because again, our character can't really leave water yet. So I'm just kind of like sketching out some ideas, thinking about what kind of makes sense, but not taking things too seriously as well. So you can see I don't know how well you can read my crappy handwriting, but I have like a phase 1 where you shoot his tongue out, obviously a frog attack, right? And then I have another phase where Shinobi would be dropping down trying to attack. And then I still have the vomit phase where he would puke in the water and you would just kind of have to dodge it and move around. Enemas? No. Rose? I don't want him shitting on me too. So yeah, that's where I'm at when you guys came in. Eventually, I'm gonna get a video to explain all that, but that's what I wrote. Oh, I wrote. No, I did not. Oh, I see. Now I see where. No, that's just crappy a crappy E there. Surrounded by children. And look at me, I was trying to click on Photoshop like it was up there. Now you made me all subconscious. Better? Guess I should make that one clear too. Sorry for that cough. Well, yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. As boring as Sundays usually are. Working and lurking. I was actually, and I forgot. Oh, there we go. I was about to start collecting references for went to Kansas this weekend, so you're behind. I was gonna start dragging in some concepts or some imagery for like Japanese boats. And so I figured I'd open up some peer ref here and bring them in. Because I'm trying to think of how I want the cavern for where the frogs live. So I'm trying to think of some ideas. So boats might be one, like a wrecked boat on the side. Get an idea of what rivers might look like, or like land next to rivers. Let's see. Nope, wrong one. Oop. Let me just copy the same image. No, there it is. Drink slimy coconut water. Sounds gross. Let's see. Let's see. Frogs. Frog home. And rivers. See if I can get some inspiration for this design. Alright, I'm not getting too much. Oh, that's interesting. You know, it's kind of cool. Oh, rip. Alright, that ain't gonna work. Alright, so the boat was kind of wrecked. That'd work. Okay, so what's this problem with that? Oh, don't get too big. There we go. Okay. Alright, so maybe. Oh, don't rotate on me. So you. Okay. So if I have the river, say right up there, and this boat would be majority of this level, as my kids are gonna come in and start complaining. So let's switch this. Go 2000. Let's make this a square. So a player would come in here. Let's just say this is boat. Break. It's gonna be huge. Just do this. Something like that. We'll have our boss chamber down here. So we'll just kind of tier this. So we'll go back and forth. So let's think. This was like cross beams. This cross beam would be broken. And then we would have like a center beam kind of going down the middle here, right? I think I'm making this much more complex than I need to. Hey, Sock. F-art? Fart? Oh, don't go there, because no way. No, what I'm doing is just trying to sketch how I'd want this level to kind of be navigated. And so I'm thinking if this is a wrecked Japanese fishing boat. Hey, Code, thanks for that follow. If this is a wrecked boat on the side of the river, I'm trying to think of how I want the player to kind of navigate and then get down to the bottom. Way back. So once it's gonna look ugly as hell, right? Like as you can see, I'm just trying this particular level I only had a couple ideas for it, and I never sat down and actually started sketching anything else out for it. So I've been at a complete loss of what I want to take place here. So when I came up with a couple mechanic ideas for the enemies, and so like I please don't try to read the really crappy writing. Um, so the idea here is, I was just trying to think of some different, scenarios I could put the, different enemies in, and so um, I was just kind of quick sketching a little couple things, trying to figure out, okay, what are frog characteristics, stuff like that. Are the frog, since you just got in here, I'll show you this. Go to original. The frog is, so this is the boss frog here, and then I have these like ninja frogs or shinobi frogs, and the shinobi frogs will have kind of like these hooks, and they'll throw them, and the player will have to dodge it, obviously. But then I'm also thinking like there would be stationary ones that would like use their tongue to try to lash out at the fish, and if they grab it, then they're going to pull the fish up, and where they're being pulled to is a series of spikes, so the player will have to break that connection. The puns, the puns. Yeah. So, um, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. So anyway, I've been taking these, ideas that we've had, probably sitting in around for a while. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Funny, funny, funny. On that note, just gonna switch back. So anyway, this is kind of the idea. So like the tongue would lash out, grab the fish, and start bringing them up, and they would have to break this connection before they get brought into it. Maybe the harder enemies, you'd dash a couple times in order to break it completely. And then the boss fight here will have a few different phases. The tongue lash, and maybe if it catches, it'll bring it into the mouth. Thanks, Pubs. You hit my 10. Oh, yay. Wish I had confetti. Thank you for that gifted sub, Pubs. So yeah, so phase one would be like a tongue lash. Maybe it would maybe one version of the tongue lash would cause damage. Maybe another one would actually grab and then pull in, trying to eat the fish. Another phase would have the shinobi frogs jumping down, and maybe they're throwing things, kind of like a bullet hell kind of event taking place. And then the third phase, which was my original concept for this character, was to puke and coins and frogs and lint and stuff. I was actually looking up some of my original sketches for this character. Um, Let me see here. Well, like here's some concept. I don't know if this is going to come out well. Doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah. Try to pull back a little bit. All right, that ain't gonna work at all. So I'll try to scan them in. But originally I had the frog puking, and there'd be coins and stuff, and you would actually have to jump between coins. But that's when you earn the jump mechanic earlier in the game, and I say jump, but I mean like being outside the water and being able to navigate outside the water. Basically flopping against coins, and then you would tail whip the boss's head. So that's one thing I have not come up with. Uh, because of that not being a thing, I am not sure. And my touchpad has now stopped working. Why? Oh, okay. There we go. That is something I haven't thought of yet, is how do I damage the boss? You cutie patootie. Yeah. Um, I mean, there's not going to be a lot of like bullet hell boss fights. Um, but there will be a couple. Mainly because I don't want the game to be stressful, and overall, I really wanted a very kind of like easygoing story with mechanics and some brawler fights and stuff like that. But I will have certain bosses that will be throwing a lot of stuff onto the screen all at once. Space Marine, yeah. I mean, I guess when I think of bullet hells, I think of a little bit later, like R-Type and there was a game I want to call it Time. I think it's Time Pilot. You know, when you had a bunch of stuff just coming from all over the place. Caterpillar? Do you mean Centipede? Yeah, no, Binding Isaacs is definitely a bullet hell. Yeah, Centipede. Yeah, I guess that would probably. I mean, I guess that's considered a bullet hell, like probably one of the early starts. And there's probably a caterpillar in that game. So it was actually the first woman designer that finished that game, or that made that game. Someone started it and then they passed it off. And I don't remember. I think it's Donna something. I cannot remember her name, but she was considered the first woman video game designer. So goals updated. Potty break for the dogs. Yep, gotta make sure the doggos. So, okay, I'll wait until you come back. All right. Let's see here. All right, so thinking about this, if it's a boat, and so figure if I know anything about a boat, it would have one beam that goes down, and then probably cross beams, right? Along the way, something like that. So if we enter here, keep the player, they're gonna have to kind of do this kind of thing. Boop, boop. And if we're looking this way, it's just, oh man, why is, I hardly use my Wacom tablet. I got a feeling it's just super dusty and pissy with me. All right, so I'll introduce one of the, let's change this color up here. Oh, why that's on a different screen. Those are my frogs, my frog icons right there. All right, so this will be our first encounter. This beam broken, something like that. Another beam. Two of these guys. And then drop down. And this is going to be a bigger compartment. What I want to do is introduce those others. So okay, so if I have a mid section here, this mid section, maybe this is broken off. Like maybe this board broke this way. Maybe the boat also is kind of busted in here. Oh! Photoshop just crashed. Took everything away. Okay. Actually, maybe I want this to kind of be broken down even more. And have this kind of like that. And then I'll have that way this could all be like splinters that are sticking up. And they'll act as our spikes kind of thing. And let's think of actually have this if we broke this way too. Okay. Change the color of these particular frogs. And these frogs will be the ones that drop their tongues. Looks like a pile of poop with a rope. Definitely giving me some Half-Life vibes. So these sections what'd you do?
I put 15 contributions in your photos. So put a little banner, but I put all the information and there's a link.
Thank you. That's why I married you, because you're the bestest.
But do it. Yeah.
Okay. So this is also going to be damaged on this side. So back this way. So instead of creating a broken wall here, maybe what I'll have is a current, like water's pushing through it. Because it's a hole, right? So if water's flowing through it and the current's too strong, then it'll just keep the player from going out. It'll push the player down. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So and I'm sure my scribbles here are probably like, yeah, if that's what you say, guy. I don't like spending a lot of time sketching while I'm trying to think. What the fuck? See? Water. I like water. That's right. Yeah. What? I don't. What?
No, Patreon attached to the Patreon panel.
I don't? Why not?
I don't know because you don't take down your fucking link tree either.
You set it up.
Not the link tree? You did that.
I did.
Yes.
Obviously not well enough. You know, I'm trying to swing this with working a full-time job too, thank you. I know I'm bad at it, you know, to throw it in my face. You changed your tune real quick. Someone must be sitting close. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this water is going to flow in and then right out. So this will be like a speeded section. I mean, all this isn't underwater, but this is going to be a current. So it's going to just come in and push out, and so the player will have to quickly make decisions as they're going through it. I think that'll work. I think that's making sense, at least for now. So current is ENT, right? I think so.
Let's make it a fruit. Should be your name.
No, I'm thinking of like the water current.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sahak, man, you said you took the dogs out, and plural at that, and you have how many cats? When I was sitting in your stream, it was like you fed the herd, like whole.
Bucks more than that.
Is it more than that?
You can
Like I'm having a an allergy attack right now just thinking about it. And two birds. Dang. Woof. Yeah, I couldn't even walk onto your property. I'd be dead. Woof. That's crazy. All right. So, oop, this will be a board here. Oh, that's yeah. Wait. Start breaking things here. Maybe we have like spikes or something. Is she at work right now? Hey, wings. Oh, you guys are doing broccoli beef tonight, huh? Oh, I got a feeling. What if I did, like, there was this board here. Just have all kinds of boards snapping everywhere. And then we put these guys. Oh, crap. I did. I drew on the wrong layer. That did not paste it. Oh no, that's because it took the wrong thing. Edit, base special, base and play. There we go. I want that to be part of layer 2. Nice. Nice. Copy this, paste that. Nope, wrong one. Where are you at? Not you. There you are. Put stuff. Put this guy in here. And that will kind of try to grab, go a different direction. 10 minutes ago? Some spikes. What game doesn't have a bunch of spikes? Hey, no one will say anything. I, they were there a second ago. They're massive dogs. Well, I guess you're not gonna. All right, and now we'll have these guys fighting. Let's see here. I feel like there's not a lot of encounters here. We need some more. So if the sink, if the boat is laying kind of off, it definitely has been 30 minutes then. Well, there you go. All right, so if I have this boat, it's laying on the dock or on the side of a river. It's broken up. I could essentially have maybe like there's this huge break here, and so that this part is in the river, and it's just kind of connected, and it's just kind of like. Or I guess I could just make the boat bigger, longer. Make this more the narrow the top here. I need to combine these two. Like I need to combo them. So if we have kind of like another layer, I don't want the player to be able to kill these guys. I could do more of these current situations. So like if I have I'm just gonna start saying tongue lasher, and then a shinobi, and they're throwing stuff while you're having to dodge. Let's get rid of that one. Just constantly going down. Let's expand this. Spikes here. Excuse me. Sorry. It's some type of breakup. So maybe we have another busted section here. So let's do this. Hey, I'm more worried about breaking anybody's eardrums. So again, we'll have the flow going through. I mean, again, not to get this too confusing, but this whole thing is essentially is going to be water filled. So there's water in all these chambers. but the currents won't be in every single one. But what if I had a current that started shoving the player down and they'd have to make constant, quick decisions as they're progressing downward? So like if the current was coming in and it was pushing, kind of like a pipe, and it was just swinging or pushing the player all the way through, and as the player is getting pushed, they have to navigate around. Maybe there's like the frogs that have the fishing hooks trying to catch it. But then there's also broken wood that's sticking up, and so the players just got to navigate and try to survive this descent. Okay, I think that might be good. So actually, let's do this. Take all of this. Just gonna shrink it a little bit instead of making the canvas bigger. And finish off that top there. So like the beginning of the boat would be right there. And essentially the ground or the edge of the river is right there. Okay, that works. Working. Okay, so we're gonna have our lash, not our last, but some more battles. Shinobi here. You think I'd name these layers? So let's do soft blue. Our water. Um, fudge. Is there Shinobi? Also gonna copy that. Move it off to the side so I can reuse these. I like my little key here. Okay. Okay, so just descending, 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 and then do a couple more bites in here. I'll put those icons in here in a second. And we're gonna have this funnel system. Yeah? Cool. So we're gonna have like this pipe descent. And we'll have those tongue guys kind of coming back and forth, trying to grab our player. This will be solid. And then we'll have it break out right there. You'll have to like time that just right. Maybe. Where the bottom of this boat will be our boss. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. No worries, Sock. I get you. Yeah. Don't do that. I've heard about you. Um. Might not end well. To be fair, look, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do a paper map online or on stream, because a lot of it's me thinking out loud kind of thing, but that's true. Oh my God. Fucking ridiculous. All right, so instead of that boss frog being on oh, being on a platform that would be dirt, it'll just be on a platform inside the boat. No, the music is really, really calming and, probably a little too chill. But I definitely think they're gonna work well for the normal lay of navigating the levels and stuff like that. And then what I'll do is I'll just have to find another more upbeat for any combat scenarios. Event channel? You'd have to ask the boss. word channel? Yeah. Yeah, and I haven't noticed anything that pops out to me that would be a good battle sequence. But I'm glad I picked up this pack. I think it's working. It's meeting what I hoped to find. So, all right. So if I had this chamber, and this I want to be air. So this section would be filled with water. So let's just do this. Let's block it out. So let's go back through and I'll just block out everywhere where I think there's air chambers. Something in here. I feel like there needs to be more. Well, I guess put that there. I'll just so when I send this off to the rest of my team, they can visually see what I'm doing here. Things are still heavy on my mind, but my shower will probably be the new Green Day album I listened to for like the 100th time since it came out. Yeah, I actually haven't. I don't listen to a lot of new albums anymore. I used to be so big into music, and I just feel like I don't have time or maybe a place. Yeah, I got into the Green Day and their Dookie album, as probably most people my age did. Um, and then I would hear them here and there, like with Brain Stew and stuff like that. Oh, that's cool. I've been, I don't know, I've been jumping all over the place lately in my music when I'm in the car listening. I've been playing a lot of Descendants. Oh, nice. Um, you should check out the like old Descendants albums, like I Don't Want to Grow Up. All is a good album. Um, well, I mean, a lot of it is probably a lot of like broken heart bullshit, or just angst at the world kind of thing. But it, as a teenager listening to them, and probably through my 20s, it was always my fallback to when I was not in a good mood. The Descendants, you know, and it's not spelled the same way as like spell. Got me through a lot of head things when I was younger. Now they've just been my favorite band since I was a kid. So, trying to think who else. For some weird reason, out of the blue, Dramarama has been in my playlist. Probably. Let's see, Dramarama. Who else have I been listening to? I started listening to Pantera again. Yeah. No, it's always good to have a band I can kind of think. I like Pantera until I guess my extent of following Pantera probably ended at Far Beyond Driven. After that, I didn't like Cowboys from Hell and Vulgar Display of Power. Those were my two favorite albums from them. And but when they got to Far Beyond Driven, it started getting a little bit too death metal for my taste. I mean, I liked some songs off of there, but I just kind of fell out listening to them. Um, I mean, nothing wrong with death metal. It just it was just a certain point. I'm not talking trash. Just my musical taste just kind of went. I mean, and I've been in and out of punk rock my entire life too. So like probably in the '90s, I was introduced to like reggae ska, like Desmond Decker and um, Laurel Aitken, Toots and the Maytals. Like I really got into a lot of that, and so I kind of got out of just heavily ramped music. No worries. Go take a shower. You stink. You sock. Fuzz. Da-da. Well, then go shower. Go shower. Get away. Go. Big on. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for the lurk. Yeah, fair. Fair. True story. All right, cool. I don't know how entertaining I am, but you know, if he's doing cool. I may need to add more to this level, but for now it's a good start. More entertaining than all right, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, and I'm always appreciated. Appreciate the compliments. That's what I meant to say. All right, so these are air pockets. This is gonna be our boss fight right here. So. Just a big old three-circled frog. I don't know, whatever. essentially this whole thing will be the fight, right? So you'll enter here in this section will be the boss fight. So we'll have the puke going on, the tongue lashing all happening here, and the shinobi attacking in here. So that should work. So maybe I should make this the entry points. Shinobi. What the hell? Where you ram it? Where'd you go? Probably also should add some health in here. Because all this stuff is going to be about damaging. Also notice that I have no point of rest. So it's just constant. So I probably should work that in somewhere here. Artist is gonna love me for having to build up this boat and all these pieces. Alright, so we're entering. We're gonna be introduced to our first fight. Then we're gonna fight two of them. Then we're gonna be introduced to the tongues that come down. You don't know what to make a side for the wings. Do we have French fries still? So you ate all the fries. That nice, nice. Baby. Do we have anything out in the freezer like something similar, like hash browns or any of that stuff, or not hash browns, tater tots or anything? Rick. Yeah, sure, why not? Mac and cheese sounds great. I'm down for it. Mac and cheese and wings. That'll probably solve a couple issues, to be honest. I'm all about it. Okay, so we're coming down. Gotta dodge and or break the tongue stuff. I guess this right here could be a point of rest, or let's see, maybe throw another fight right here and then a rest. Right before jumping into the current. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I mean, obviously, all this has to be tested eventually once I build the gray box, or white box. We will put some health pickups and we'll have some moss growing there. You know what? I'm actually gonna put more enemies here too. Swap out that S, the actual icon name. Shift N to duplicate. Control Shift N. Hey! Oh, nope, that was just for a new rip. Okay. A bunch of these actually. All gonna be in these open air pocket spots. Right. Get a few more of these guys in here. Ah, go away. All right, so let's see here. All of these copies should go into the Shinobi layer. Uh-oh. Try one time. All Shinobis. Oh, layer 3, layer 3. What is layer 3? don't believe that. I think I lost something. There too. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this needs to go down. All right, so now Shinobi on that. And these guys need to go into the tongue lashers. Right. Where did I put? Oh, dang it. I put the health on the water level, water part. Rip. Okay. Put that on its own layer. How late am I going? How long until dinner? So then 20, 30 minutes. Because that will put me just over, I'll put me close enough to 6. As I'm dying here. So just tell me when it's done and I'll rate out. All right, so let's get some health placement here. This should say Shinobi icon. What was layer 1? Oh, it's our boss. Boss. Health pickups. All right, so let's. So we'll put one here. Put a couple here. Get 2 here. If they come out of the current, they can grab one of these. I'm gonna have another air pocket there, so I'll have those fish there. And I'm actually not, I'm gonna put another air pocket there, so we will make the health packs here. And then I'll put up another site since this is getting ready to hit the boss. After they fight, the players fight these. That way they can fully replenish and have a full health going into the boss. And at this point, the players shouldn't be struggling with just the regular shinobi. Yeah, think that should work. Might need to be wider, and so I can make, if I make it wider, I'll definitely be able to put more enemies and more things involved in it. But once I start gray boxing this, um, I'll get a better feel for it. Right now, this is just a basic concept just to get the idea. Don't, since I didn't really have a real sense of what I wanted this level to be like, this is more just a concept and some ideas. So if the ideas don't work out, then it is what it is. I mean, some of these sections might just be too big, like too wide. It just might not feel well. But then again, if you think about it, you know, this is a human-sized boat, a fishing boat. Um, Coming from the idea of something like this, and you see it's pretty wide, and it's three humans being able to sit in it, and then making these icons as small as they are. That this boat is actually relatively large. So yeah, I don't know. Gray box it's on I'm thinking about streaming on Wednesday, so if I gray box it on Wednesday, then I'll get a better feel for that. Just trying to feel if there should be something else. I feel like there needs to be more involved in this. Like ultimately the level is purely just navigating through. There's no real like ultimate goal that the player needs to accomplish here, except for escaping the area. And so, I mean, essentially, it's just a journey, right? So if we left our pawn, and before we leave the pawn, ultimately, the only reason that we got to get out of the or fix the levee is to get out of the pawn and the pollution, rather. Moving up the river, and we're introduced to the crane. The crane explains that how the damage of the river is taking place. Then, as we're reluctantly going further down the river, we come across this boat. The boat has this frog who is creating an army to attack the humans. As insane as that might be, and our players being mixed into that. So once we defeat this, we'll be leaving this boat and journeying further down the river, which would take us to the Mbuzu, which will be a sea battle. Yeah, I think this is so far flown relatively okay. Again, some tweaks and some stuff like that, I think, but I think that's working. Cool. No, I think that's a good start. I think I'll definitely start gray boxing that out, and then I'll adjust from there. So I don't really want to start that tonight. Plus, I only got about maybe 15 minutes before it's time for me to eat. This might be a good stopping point. Let's see if there's anyone I know. Let's see. Let's go browse. It's been a pretty chill day. That's fun. Hmm. Who to raid? Who to raid? It's Violet's birthday. Okay. I'm actually not following Violet. Hunt Violet. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, totally. Violet, what's her full name? I should follow her. Black hair, violet eyes. No, she was so. All right, yeah. So we will raid black haired violet eyes. Um, she promotes and plays Hunt Showdown. Awesome person. Me and Katie met her at TwitchCon this year, and she is just a really cool person. So we will raid her, and it is her birthday stream. So sounds like a plan. So guys, thanks for hanging out. Dealing with my really crappy drawings. I am gonna stream Wednesday. Um, and see how that works. So have a good night, have a good Sunday, and I will hopefully see you then.
I'm good. I'm
Not.
not. I'm alive.
Alive.
Think of your reasons I want to fight. Ah! You know how it goes. Hi, Katie. Ah! see this.